So I moved online, did Jumpstart, and it changed everything for me. My income, the minimum that I allow myself to do is 5,000. So that is what I hit every month. And some months I hit 7,000.
And up next is Esme Lozando. Woo woo! She is one of the coaches here on our team. And, you know, here's the thing. When I bring on coaches, I don't just bring on coaches, okay? I bring on coaches. Coaches who've been through it. They've been through the program, they've worked the program, and they continue to work the program afterwards. And so Esme is now bringing on in 4 figures a month. And this is her time to shine in her family. She's been a homeschool mom for the life of your kids.
Forever. 25 years. 25 years. Yeah.
25 years, you guys, a homeschool mom. And now she is helping other kids with reading and doing some pretty awesome stuff. And your first experience with our community was Jumpstart. Tell us about that experience for you.
Well, I was tutoring online, in person. So I was driving 15 hours to clients' homes. Didn't know much about business then. I was not charging rates that would provide that convenience of me driving to their home. So 15 hours of my life were spent driving because I live in the Dallas area. So everything's a commute. And the pandemic hit and everything came to a total halt. And here I had, 15 hours of tutoring that I would do weekly as well. And so I decided to figure out how could I move my students from in-person to online. And so I stumbled upon your videos and I started to binge watch, and you give a lot of free information. So I started to apply some of the things. And I started to think like, okay, I was able to move my students online, but could this be a sustainable business? Because clearly right away I realized I could have more clients, I could serve more students, I could serve students from a different time zone. All the things you were talking about were happening to me during the pandemic. And so I heard about the Jumpstart, and so I decided I need the accountability. I need that support. I'm going to do it. I'm going to jump in, because by then I felt like I knew you, like I liked you and trusted you. And I can say, we had never met before. I've been coaching for you for a while now. And you were the same person. And that comes from the interaction that we have online. So I moved online, did Jumpstart, and it changed everything for me. My income, the minimum that I allow myself to do is 5,000. So that is what I hit every month. And some months I hit 7,000. It just depends. The summer was crazy. I told you I didn't even have time to shop online. Like, it was that crazy. And so then you start figuring out what is the best amount of hours that you can have and still do life. And so I'm at that point in my business. It's sustainable. I continue to bring in potential clients signing on. Sometimes I tell my husband, I don't want to keep creating content, on Instagram or Facebook, because I'm afraid I'll get more clients. Like, that's the point I'm at. And it seems like, how could you have that problem? But you find that you have to stay doing what we were taught in Jumpstart. Continue to market yourself, because then there will be that student that steps away for whatever reason. And so that's how I went from in-person to online, did Jumpstart, and just the accountability, the support, the professional development. I didn't have that. I didn't have that as an in-person tutor. I was driving after school on my own, just going, tutoring, coming home. Your community has brought me to, I'm alive and I'm full of energy. I'm energized by the type of professional development that you provide for us. And just, I think the previous guest was talking about just being able to ask people, like, how are you really doing it? Not like what sounds good, but like, what are you really doing it? Or how are you really doing it? So that's been, I moved from Jumpstart to the Insider Secret Club, and these people are serious about their business. It's not a hobby. It's what they do. And so I was a stay-at-home mom, homeschool mom for a long time. And when the pandemic hit, it was really an opportunity for me to see what seemed like a little extra income on the side to becoming a big contributor to my family. I'm so just thankful to you, thankful to the community for the opportunity to grow. And I have grown. I wish I would have journaled every day since I, started this journey at the beginning of the pandemic, like really, really journaled what I was feeling, but it didn't take long to build a sustainable business, and I have kept it up.
And Esme, after she left the Jumpstart program, she became an Insider's Secret Club's member. You joined at the monthly rate that we had, and then just this weekend you decided, you know what, I am all in. I am going lifetime. What made you make that decision to go lifetime versus just like pay monthly or pay yearly?
Well, often when you sign up for anything online, and they ask you if you're interested in doing lifetime, you're like, I don't know them really. Do I like them, trust them? I mean, I like their product at that time, but are they going to really be around for a while? And, I know you've been around for a while, for more than a while.
For more than a while, yes.
Yes. So I've been on both sides. I've been on the Jumpstart side, and I've been on the coaching side, and I had the opportunity to meet you and just confirm that you are who you say you are. Like, there's no surprises. And so I said, okay, look at the savings and look at the fact that I really do know who you are and I do trust you. And so I went to be a lifetime.
Woo!
Yes.
I love it. I love it. And I think, there are so many more expensive like coaching programs that are out there that don't have the kind of community that we have, or have the kind of resources and tools to really support you as you're continuing to grow your business. Some things are pertinent to some people now, and sometimes it's not. And they're like, oh, well, I have that at least, and that I can refer to when I'm ready for it. It's there for me, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's because I'm a member. There it is. So I think it's awesome just to be a part of this community and be a part of what we're doing.
And if you ever sign up for anything out there for trainings, if you look at their Facebook page, people are not giving away things like they do, even in the Ultimate Support Group. From the Ultimate Support Group to your Jumpstart group to the Insiders Club. I mean, people are freely giving advice. And they're being very detailed about, when you have a problem, when you're having a technical problem, when you're having, any issues with clients. Like, people are very, willing to give away the answer.
Yes.
And I've been in other not Jumpstart, but Facebook groups where nobody's really talking. Everybody's very intimidated to ask a question because nobody wants to come across as not being like an expert or not knowing. And in our community, it's okay not to know. It's okay not to know the answer. It's okay to ask the same question that we might think, oh, what a dumb question. And then we have a lot of access to people who have answered that question as well in our community, so that you can, search and get the answer. So absolutely, it's been a wonderful experience. Like you said, a love for tutoring, a love for teaching, again, that interaction with the student. It's just been such a positive experience, and having you guide us through Jumpstart and Insiders Club and keeping us abreast of what's new and things that are changing, because sometimes we think, oh, I learned it. Okay, now I know it. And then we're like, that's not working for me anymore. What's going on? And so just having your guidance, I so greatly appreciate you. I had a wonderful time getting to know you. And honestly, I felt like I already knew you. Yeah. So it was no different.
For anyone who is in Jumpstart that hasn't joined the Insiders yet, or is on the fence about joining Insiders, what would you say, Esme?
Well, I'm going to speak from what I've heard from the Jumpstarters as they move. First of all, Jumpstart, absolutely do it. You're going to get your money back immediately, just with one client when you look at it. And then not only that, but I found that Jumpstarters, when Jumpstart was over, were feeling really lonely again. They're like, I don't like this feeling. I remember specifically someone who was like, are we going to do anything else? What's next? Right? And it is. It's a support. It's not just like that membership that you get be part of a professional organization. No, like this is for you.
Right.
It's very personalized. You get to hear from Joanne. You get to be on live calls with Joanne. You get to ask questions of Joanne and she answers them on the spot. Okay. This is all part of the mastermind, or the Insiders Club. And then in the Insiders Club, there is a mastermind and we meet weekly. I lead the Instagram mastermind and we talk about and we co-work to create content for our Instagram. And there's a blogging one and there is a video one. I mean, those are the tools that we need to be online, to be marketing ourselves. So why would you not do it? You can go around, a lot of people go around and they're searching for someone and someone and someone online to coach them. But here you don't just get you, but you get the community. And the community has a lot to give.
The community has a lot to give, and they love supporting each other. So if you guys want to continue to be supported, if you're in Jumpstart now, if you haven't joined Jumpstart yet, and you're just in the beginning stages of your business, definitely join Jumpstart. We're going to be opening up again in October in a couple of weeks, and then join Insiders. And if you're in Jumpstart now, join Insiders.
Absolutely.
Woo! Well, awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.